What's going on, guys? Another beautiful night in paradise. And yes, I do mean paradise because we do live in a beautiful reality. Don't we know? Hell yeah. After all, it's perception, isn't it? I'm just gonna lose this light for now, but yeah. It's good to be here with you guys. Watching, living, learning, loving, even, If you are feeling that you're alone, no, you're not. No, you're not. You're just attracting everything that's for you and everyone that aligns with you and your vibe. So hopefully you watching this, you finally found someone that resonates with you. Remind you you're not crazy because you ain't. You're just here during this time of awakening. You're just more aware than most, which is a good thing. It doesn't make you better or anything. It just makes you aware. And you got power. I look fucking chubby. I've been I've been eating too much ice cream and sugar, so I gotta not do that. You know what I mean? But I have a good metabolism, so I know I'm gonna be more in shape, guys. You'll see. Gotta lock in. But dude, I love doing this, man. I really do. And that's how you know we're supposed to be doing it. We're supposed to. When you get that rush of excitement, you don't know why. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be doing it. That's what that means. You're thinking too hard. You're thinking too much. You just gotta keep going. That's all it is. We have all these doubts in our head for no reason. It's like, you are worthy. You really are. You just gotta put in the work. But this video, guys, well, first of all, as always, I hope you guys' day, night, whatever, going good. Go. If not, it'll get better. All right. Don't trip. That looks funny. We partying up in here. But seriously, don't fucking worry, man, because there's always light at the end of the tunnel, right? There's always, throughout all the dark, there's light. That's funny. I told this. Fun fact. I used to really like this girl. And that's what I said to her, bro. I said, throughout all the dark times of life, there's you. There is light. No, I said, there is light. There is you. And she liked it. That was cool. But ever since then, it stuck with me. Because it's true. There's always light. Something happens and we'll think that, nah, life is just like that. I'm not worthy. It's going to be like this forever. No. It's not like that. You're okay. Just flow with it. Have fun with it now. And breathe. Don't forget to breathe. You know what I mean? I just got major deja vu. I guess I'm supposed to keep doing this, huh? Alright, Universal, listen. Freaking. Anywho, here's where I am. Not that you know. I mean, if you live in this area, then you know. But fucking, it's a golf course. It's the fucking city golf course. And then here is the freaking. I'm just gonna walk this way, bro. The only thing I'm worried about is the spider webs, but I guess we'll be alright. Anywho, I made a video on this. I want to reiterate for some reason. I feel like I could do a better job, but so I grew up before my awakening. I had, at least I thought I had, right? OCD, Tourette's, ADHD. But really, it was an identity that I thought I had. And I'll get to a deeper picture of this. So, you know how in our Kundalini toroidal field, whatever, it's spinning like that. And a lot of us are thinking that we are our ego, our mind, the subconscious. Not connecting to their higher self, opening their third eye and allowing the chi to flow through their higher self, the awareness, shutting the logical mind up. Because when you really have an ego death, when you really see that you were never these labels or perceptions or attachments, you get your power back. I'm just feeling energies around here, I guess. There's probably birds in these motherfucking trees. But I remember walking exactly where I'm walking right now as a kid, a teenager. Thinking that, Thinking that I was this body, this ego. Thinking that I was the problems that I was told I had. I wasn't aware that we have a Kundalini chakra flow. I didn't even know what that fuck was. I just thought it was my body. and everything's this is my mind, this is my body, and it's just stuck like that. I was born with the disorder. This is how it is. It's how my brain is. Never understanding the deeper power of reality and of yourself. Because if I would have known that we have a kundalini chi, and that you're not the body, and that you're energy, and that chi is flowing through you in all things. But if I would have been told that through meditation, through plant medicine even, and all these stimulants and drugs that they gave me only made me depressed and fatter than I am now. I guess not even fat, but you know what I mean? It's like it never helped. But of course they want to hide the shit that do help, right? Plant medicine. That's a different video. I don't want to get too controversial, but you know, they don't want you to have free access to healing. Gotta go to a doctor and get a pill. Oh, that'll be $500. You don't have it? Oh well. You know what I mean? Anywho, and so I thought all that was that, whatever. I started to truly understand how much of light you are and everything is. The reality isn't solid, it's all an illusion, it's all vibrating and you're vibrating. And then you have the power to rewrite your consciousness, and knowing that your energy flowing through a vessel, you also are not the vessel, you aren't solid, your energy. And thinking that you're a solid being is only going to keep perpetuating that false identity of solidity, you feel me? So I thought I had Tourette's, ADHD, OCD, but really it was a misaligned chakra flow. I didn't know that. So it was just improperly flowing. It was blocked chakra points. And through that improper flowing was me clinging and attaching myself to that version of me that I thought I was, which was, there's something wrong with me. I have ACDC, shut up. OCD, Tourette's, ADD, ADHD, whatever the fuck. No, dude. It's just when you have so much anxiety, it can manifest itself in different aspects. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not aware of that chakra flow. You can rewrite your subconscious mind, guys. You are not solid. You are not. This body is. If every moment is a new moment, every moment is a new version of you, then that means you're just pure energy, just fucking going through this quantum field with infinite possibilities. But if you believe that you are a solid being and a solid identity of believing that you are stuck and you are, depressed, or you have OCD and that's how life is in Tourette's or whatever, you're gonna keep emphasizing on that false identity, and through the infinite quantum potentials and timelines you could take, you're keeping solid with that one false timeline that you think you are of identity. So it's only going to keep perpetuating itself because you're not aware of that chakra flow and the energy that you are. You think that you're the subconscious ego. You know what I mean? The attachments. I'm not trying to talk too fast, but it's like I'm hearing the thoughts, I guess the channeling, and I don't want to lose it. So I'm like, but I'm also like going based off my experience. So obviously there's that, but God, I'm walking through spider webs. I hate that shit. This is fucking annoying. Hold up, guys. I gotta make sure there ain't no spider webs on me. Am I good? You see me? Look funny. Anywho, and through that unawareness, it's just disconnection from higher self. If they were to tell us that we have this power, what time is it? Oh, okay. I was like, who's texting me, bro? Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to get distracted and shit. Oh no, I have ADD. Like, guys, you guys are just not designed for this planet. You come from other star systems where this shit's outdated. Obviously, you can't focus. It's bullshit, bro. Focus on purpose. You don't need medicine. But, like, I have a script. I'm going to just say it out loud. I make scripts so that I could say my shit that I forget. I mean, like, people were, like, screaming and shit. But basically, I already said what I said. I didn't even need this. But, yeah, dude, they told me I had OCD. They told me I had Tourette's, that I was messed up. But they never told me that my energy was out of control, right? It was out of flow. They never asked if I was connected to my higher self, the real me, the light me. They never told me my chakras were blocked, were, unaligned or whatever. They just said, no, there's something wrong with you. Oh, well. But guess what? You know what's funny? Like I said, the plant medicine, the shrooms. I'm going to say it. You can consider it medicine or not, but LSD too helped me. LSD, fucking shrooms, DMT. That all cured me. The plant medicines, they helped me. They help me remember that I'm not this form, I'm not this identity, I'm not anything that I'm told. It's all within you, nothing external. You know what I mean? The ticks, the rituals, the anxiety, all of it was just energy, bro, trying to escape my flow. The body that I didn't know. It was just trying to escape my body that forgot to breathe properly, because a lot of us do not breathe properly. We're just fucking thinking and thinking, and but when you really utilize the power of the breath, you're able to circulate the chi, right? So then boom, 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 you allow for healing energy. Your Merkaba, tomato spins faster, and you heal your vessel and your mind, because it's all one: mind, soul, body. Mind, body, soul, one thing. Stay with me now, guys. Come on. I wasn't broken, I was misaligned, and now I'm rewired. I tapped in that subconscious. I kept flowing the Kundalini. I rewired my whole fucking story, bro. And there's only good things to come from here, because that's how it is, bro. That's how it is. That's how it fucking is. I'm just here to remind you guys that you don't got a disorder. You got suppressed power, alright? Suppressed gifts. You just gotta not give a fuck. And don't listen to false, false authority, if you will. You know what I mean? Only you know yourself. Don't listen to anyone. Okay? You know. And you know. Okay? Just breathe. Allow that chakras to flowy. And when you'll know if you know, you know. Like, the more you're doing your inner work, the more you have all these ego deaths. And that you were never apart. You never were that identity. You never were solid. Excuse me. But in fact, you were always energy flowing through a form. Pretending that it was just that. Then, liberation. Because you remember that you're stronger than that little way of thinking, than that little identity you thought you were. That mask, the part you play in this matrix. You're aware, alright? You're aware that you play a part in this matrix. We're all playing parts. A lot of us aren't aware of that part. But when you're aware that you're playing a part, and we're all playing a part in each other's movies, right? Co-starring. Then you get to play the part that you want. Change the script. Embody that version of you. I promise you are not sick, you are not stuck, you are not crazy, none of that. We live in a reality where there is false narrative being pushed upon us on the collective, so that they can keep you in a lower level of consciousness and awareness, because you're easier manipulated. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you to think for yourself. They don't want you to open your third eye and connect to your higher multidimensional self. They want you to think that you're just a human, and that's it. You're the ego, you're the mind. Stay in your cycles like a robot. Obey. But you are stronger than that. That's why you feel it in your gut. You're not from here, because you're not. You come from other star systems. Having a literal trip on this planet and this dimension, at least this particular timeline, I should say. Because what's crazy is that, if we got time, I'm gonna go into this and I'll make a different video on this, but if you're still with me, stay with me. You're so infinite that there's not even just infinite yous. There's infinite versions of Earth, right? Of the Earth realm, Earth game. And you at a higher level, you chose to incarnate on this timeline and this level, on this version of Earth. But you could definitely have a lifetime simultaneously right now in the 70s, because nothing is linear. So yes, there are souls incarnating on a level of, or a timeline version of Earth that's still in the 80s, still in the hippie era. It's all infinite. It's all happening right now, flowing. It's hard to describe, and it's like so mind-boggling, because our ego that knows and understands the way that we think it works, it's hard to describe it or grasp it, right? But it doesn't make it not so. It just means that it's so high vibe of a thing that we're here being in this low density realm. It's hard to comprehend through that ego. But your soul knows, right? And if you're watching this, I'm pretty sure you're remembering this truth. But you at a higher level, you chose to incarnate on this timeline, on this version of Earth. So, I forgot where I was going with this. What the fuck? Oh well. I think I got it. You got it. Just, you're here now. You're here to have this game. Oh, I guess I got it, yeah. And you chose to incarnate on this version of Earth to remember. But it's also humbling, because we know that there is more. So if you were to fail this game, you can either go to another version of you, or you never really fail, right? But like, if you die too early, we're really going off topic, huh? But if you die early and you didn't complete your mission, the soul game, you'll go choose to go in a timeline, either in a different form, a different body, different timeline, different version of Earth, or same version of Earth, but just Well, it would be a different version of Earth. Because you would go to a different version of Earth if you continue to stay in this form that, like if I were to die right now, right? I could choose to either go to another planet, but my soul is not done, right? So it wouldn't go to another planet. You could, but you didn't finish the Earth game. So what you do is you can either go to another form or another version of Earth, a different timeline, or the same. So I can be Josh again, but it would be a different version of Earth because I could be experiencing a different version of Earth where I didn't die. You see what I'm saying? It's like there's a version of Earth in me that did die. There's a version of Earth and of me that lived. So if I die in one version, I go to another version of Earth that lived. You see what I mean? That's if you're not done with your soul mission. Otherwise, if you are done, go to a different planet, different star system, whatever. But doesn't mean don't fucking care. Oh, I'm infinite. I'm fucking immortal. No, like you want to stick with the timeline you're on, the version of Earth. You just gotta stick with it. You gotta lock in. I'm looking at myself, bro, and it's like I look different, bro. I can't wait for my hair to come back. Never mind. I look chill. It's all perspective, perception. Fucking stupid ass. Fucking spider webs and shit. So annoying. Alright. Well, enough dilly dally. I'm about to go back to my wit and then make my shorts that I do. Because, I do my shorts. If you really watch me, and I mean, if you really care, no, I do shorts too. I don't just do these. So I'm going to do my shorts after these. But, gotta breathe, guys. The power breath. Get that chi flowing. You'll heal your form. You'll heal your body. That's how you tap into the multiverse. Through meditation. Through an out-of-body experience. Just when you really see that you're not the body, your energy, you'll really truly realize there's infinite versions of the earth and infinite versions of you. So, and it's not that you're leaving anywhere, right? Because it's well within you. So it's like a reception, a channel changer, a consciousness. You're tuning in to a radio, a different frequency, and you're perceiving of that. You're not going anywhere. You're just changing the channels. See what I mean? That was a good download. I like that. A little deja vu. Good sign. That was a sign to keep going and tell you that. But yeah, so change the channels. And the more you heal yourself and remember yourself at a higher state of consciousness, beyond those limiting beliefs, identity, you're not sick, you're not whatever the fuck. No, you're infinite. You come from a higher place beyond this time, beyond this being. And it's so outdated, bro. It's so outdated. So the system is not designed for light beings as us. Everyone is a light being. There's no you're better, there's no they're less, no. It's just that you're aware and they aren't. So, but you are aware, so that's power, that's key. That's be humble, right? Be humble, fucking Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, that's what it is. So utilize that awareness, and be humble with it, and just spread light, spread love. Accept yourself in your whole essence, because I promise you guys, there's nothing wrong with you. No one knows you other than you. So you want to believe that you're limited? Go ahead, you'll get that experience. Or do you want to see that it was only a lie, a false illusion, a false identity of the self that you thought you were, and see that you're really multidimensional in consciousness, truly, and that you have the power to rewrite yourself and heal your whole self. Your choice, man, or female. I love you guys. I'm gonna get some water. See ya. Namaste, lady. The motherfucking titty.